Hello, Facebook family. It's your favorite cooking chef minister here, ///. But look, today what we're going to do is we're going to fix some lasagna. My lasagna has a little twist. I always get creative with all my food. Today what I'm doing is I'm cooking some lasagna with vegetables in it, ricotta cheese, mixed marble cheese, and some mozzarella cheese. All right, and I got portabella mushrooms, and I got spinach. First, if you're a meat eater, you know, you take your meat sauce along with your tomato sauce. Mine comes with mushroom base, all right, and I already ground it up. I drain it, get all the oil off of it, and then I mix it in with my tomato sauce. Okay. Then over here I have my spinach. I let it cook just a little bit. Okay, I don't let it overboil. I just let it cook just a little bit just to get it tender. Okay. See where the water is light green? That's what you want. You don't want it fully green. You want it light green. Okay? And over here, you can see I have my start of my first layer of my lasagna. Okay? What I've done is I've taken my lasagna noodles, and you boil those for about 10 minutes. Okay? I always boil mine. I bring it to a boil, and I mix in some olive oil. Okay? This is Casa de la Via. Okay? This is cholesterol free. If you can see that right there, cholesterol free, all natural. All right, this is a cold pressed olive, extra virgin olive oil, and I put a few capfuls in here and let that boil through. No salt, because I don't like cooking with salt. It takes away the flavor. You want to flavor it yourself, taste of natural food. But I let that boil for 10 minutes. That way you can keep the thickness of the noodle. Okay. Now, what I've done here is I've started my first layer. I'm getting ready to do another layer. Okay? And this is how we do it. You take your noodle, you lay it across. It's not always going to be perfect, okay? So don't try to make it perfect. The key to a really, really nice dish, to anything you fix, is to try not to be perfect. Alright? As you can see, I'm doing my layered lasagna. You see that I'm butting it up against each other. Alright? That's your next layer. Okay? Now what I do is I'm going to spoon in just a little bit of my spinach. Okay? Doesn't matter where your spinach is. As long as you get it through and through. Okay, it's all going to cook in together. Now next what you want to do is spoon in some of your meat sauce. Okay. And as you spoon in your meat sauce, just spread it out. You know, be generous with it. You know, cook enough. Here I used about 2.5 pounds of beef. Okay. You don't want the meat to overwhelm the lasagna dish, okay? The idea of it is to taste the lasagna. Every vegetable or every noodle, you want to taste it, okay? You want to get that flavor through and through. Alright, now, what I'm doing is I'm spooning in my ricotta cheese. You can never have too much ricotta. Ricotta brings out a lot of flavor, okay, especially when it melts through. Alright, I got my ricotta there. Next thing that I'm doing is I'm putting on my mozzarella cheese. And if you're a cheese lover like me, you know, you put a lot on there, but you got to think about, you know, other people, your guests. You know, anybody that comes over to eat your lasagna, they may not like too much cheese. Alright, you know, and it's also a good idea to find out, you know, who's allergic to what. You know, you may have some people that are allergic to dairy products. You know, so you may have to cut back on some of the things you put inside of it. Alright. Now that I have the layer of mozzarella on it, mozzarella, whatever you want to call it, it's still cheese. Alright. You can see that I'm putting a little bit of color into it. You know, I got the marble cheese in here now. You know, this comes with cheddar and a mixture of mozzarella, a little bit of provolone. Alright, then I sprinkle on some portabella mushrooms. Portabellas are so good. I mean, you can cook them all kinds of ways. You can cook them on the grill. You know, you can fire grill a portabella mushroom, season it just like a regular piece of meat. A lot of vegetarians eat portabellos, just like it's regular.